Umu from React to the K.
And this is Kevin with a voice to voce? Voice.
It's a voice, and I'm looking forward to smelling your scent.
Gross.
This is second on the album After Blue.
Okay. Same key. No, major.
Parallel major?
Parallel, yes. Same type of piano sound, or very similar. Using a suspended 5 instead of a regular 5.
Oh, damn, I thought I was going to do Descending Fit. Okay. The second you add a drum kit, it automatically turns into a poppy ballad.
Yeah. I'm okay with this.
Okay. Especially, it's just such a typical beat.
Oh yeah.
Especially, it's like outlining the 8th notes.
Ooh, nice. Little hint of a minor 4 diminished 7th type of quality.
I love the octaves. Ooh.
Oh, we're putting
adding the depth.
The hook, the catchy humming here. That's interesting. So the chorus already happened.
It was when the drum set came in.
Interesting.
And this is a nice contrast from the first song because he's singing so much more in lighter, while he really sang into the depths of his voice.
Yeah, that's also why I like the drum kit, because it gives it a lighter feeling. It's like, yeah, this is a lighter song.
The bass line, I guess, fits the song, but it's just boring.
Okay. But it satisfies its pop ambitions.
Yeah.
Of course, resolves to 4, or doesn't resolve and goes to 4.
The reason why I've been so critical is because I feel like I've heard so many pop ballads like this. So many. Just like that you sidestep to 4 during the bridge. Heard these rhythms, I heard these chords, though, like the transition chords, like whenever he says, ooh, that's nice, that is nice. Predictable. This is the best part. Anything that's more highlighting his voice. And the range that he has.
Minor 4. Not resolve. It does resolve.
Resolves.
With the 7. Very strong emphasis on the 7. I understand where you're coming from, but I liked it. I thought it was nice.
What do you think was nice about it?
The sound of the drum was very nice, and
mixing was great. SM's mixing is fantastic.
Yeah, pretty great. And you know, the vocal melody, it's predictable, but it's not too predictable. Like when you there's that dip of the 6th then and back.
Yeah, like it resolves to the note that you know it's going to resolve to, but first it goes on a little adventure.
Yeah.
First it does a few other things, and then it goes where you think it's going to go.
Yeah, I guess there are some days when I listen to everything and be like, oh, I've heard this before, and this is affecting how I critique this song. But I think more recently, I've reached a point where I'm like, okay, does this song fit my bill? Does this song fit my sensibilities? Even though I know this is something I've heard before, and it's not going to impact the musical scene as a whole, do I still like it? So I'm being more personal about things.
Oh. Yeah, I can't be personal because I have to be as unbiased as possible.
You also listen to so many more, so it
Yeah.
causes you to be more objective, I suppose.
In case anyone doesn't know, I listen to about 50, depending on my availability during the week, I listen to like 50 to 100 per week or per month. It just depends on that time. But because I listen to so many songs so often, I start finding, you know, what's similar and what isn't, and so the ones that do stand out to me are the ones that I won't be critical towards. But otherwise I'm just like, yeah, nothing really surprised me. But I mean, it's beautiful. I love his voice. SHINee is my favorite boy group right now. So, unless you count Day6 as boy.
Oh no, that was the, no.
Under the starlight.
Ooh, I feel like this could be another ballad. This could be
We're going ballad.
This could be another ballad because of how long it is, but let's see what happens.
I mean,
that's most definitely a ballad. Oboe.
Oboe? K-pop uses a lot of oboe. Like, if it's a classical instrument, it's oboe.
It's inspired by that movie soundtrack type of thing. Very expressive instrument.
I mean, I think it would make sense if every single song on this album is a ballad.
Yeah.
Because voice, and he has amazing voice.
And if his title track is like a dark ballad, then there you go. This sounds a bit more generic to me than the other song. What is that?
Guitar.
Yeah, this sounds more like karaoke. It's like someone's just lazily holding the mic, singing a little out of tune to this.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and predict what happens. I'm gonna pull a Yoonhwa and sing along. But this is less predictable, this part.
Oh, I like that second chord. It's very colorful. Ooh, there's a couple of transition chords that are really cool.
Sparkly piano. Incoming the lower strings. And the oboe is so in the back.
Yeah.
And lots of reverb on it.
Lots.
So it's just there for texture. To add like a smoother, high-pitched texture over the violins.
Added electric guitar is pretty cool.
Yeah, acoustic and electric. Hi guys, sorry my camera died.
Hi.
We're back.
Yeah, as I was saying, I feel like his melody in the verse just doesn't have as much personality as the last song. Like the last song, it might be a bit predictable, sure, it might go through the same chords, but it has a cool, it's dynamic. I use the word dynamic a lot recently, but not in like a loud, soft context. It's dynamic and versatile enough to have like a personality. It's kind of hard. It's probably just me putting something into the music, like my own impression, but like this feels less personality to me than the last song.
I'm still like getting used to it, trying to form my opinion, because yeah, it's as predictable as the one before, but I like this chorus better than the last one.
I like this chorus too, yeah.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, that jump up. There's more leaps, I think, than the last one maybe?
It's the same. Da dee da da da.
Some background vocals.
Dee da da. Da da da.
Ba, ba, ba.
It's that cinematic type of song.
Yeah. Can we bring it down before we have like the drum film giant last chorus?
Oh, that's a little longer. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I got goosebumps.
What is with that secondary voice mixed so low?
Yeah,
barely audible. That's a weird choice.
I felt like a female voice almost joined, like right before this last climax. I think there are female background vocals. I don't know.
I don't think.
I'll need to listen again. The oboe appears for the very end.
Yeah.
Why hasn't there been no vibrato in the strings?
I just.
That's very. It is.
That can't be a deliberate choice. I just feel like.
I mean.
Even in movie scores, usually the strings have vibrato because that's just tradition. You have to play with vibrato. Unless you're in some weird period orchestra by Roger Norrington.
Why would they not? Like, if the like that would have sounded so much better even if the oboe had vibrato too. But I can't tell whether that oboe is real or not.
Right,
it has so much reverb on it, I couldn't really hear the tone of the oboe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so strings usually, it's when they put like their hand on the thing and then they do the thing, that's vibrato. And they usually do that towards the end of notes.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting thing for me when like a ballad starts sounding cinematic. Like sometimes I listen to it and I'm just not sold on it. Like this song, I'm like, oh gosh, it's doing the cinematic thing. I'm not too drawn into it. But then sometimes when certain artists do it and they write the vocal melodies that really support it and just they put some kind of magic into it that really put me in that cinematic mindset. Like I want the strings to rise. I want the percussion to come in and throw me into this world. And I don't know what it is. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's something to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this song, I didn't really feel the cinematic. It felt a little corny. It felt a little disingenuous, ingenuine.
Maybe if we knew what the lyrics were, that would help.
Maybe. But usually the best songs, like, just through the musicality alone, it'll tell me whether this cinematic mood is truthful or not.
Right.
But isn't that interesting? Because music is kind of an illusion if you think about it philosophically. It's giving a convincing illusion.
When it comes to Shining Starlight and Love, I would go with Starry Night, Onew's Starry Night with Ijina.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, of course.
Because it's similar lyrics, except it's, well, no, not similar lyrics, but the only thing that's similar about it is just comparing something to Starlight, and also the theme being
I've always miss you.
Life. Oh, like a lot of people ask us to read the lyrics, but sometimes the lyrics don't do anything for me unless I like the song first, unless I'm touched by the song first, because a touching song with touching lyrics even makes it even better, but a song that I don't feel connected to at all with really amazing lyrics doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that must make me heartless, but like I can't help but be critical towards the music, and then when I feel like the music and the lyrics don't match up, I'm like, I can't feel anything.
Yeah, well, I think K-pop often relies a lot on, no pun intended, star power. But like, I think they rely on their fans being like, oh, because Onew is singing this song, regardless of how the music actually is, I'm getting emotional because it's Onew. There's definitely a lot of that in it. And I think one of the benefits, I guess, but I know I'll get a lot of flack for this, one of the benefits of being a reactor is treating this music more objectively and like really, you know, being able to pick out if the music itself is as good as someone who's maybe crazy about Onew thinks it is, because that's something that's definitely important for me to think about. So.
I actually really like these lyrics.
I like these lyrics too, especially the mom's voice when it's over.
I saw the sign. Okay, this is a little bit more upbeat. Is it gonna go jazzy?
I feel like every album has to have a jazzy track. Like that's my pessimist talking.
I like this so far.
Bassline's very moving. Nice, that's a really cool chord.
Yep.
Oh, this is great.
This is Christmassy. Da, 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 da. His voice
I love the
reminds-
guitar and the piano. Different ranges.
Yeah, those are female vocals.
Oh, you're right. Again, they're mixed just in the very back. But in this case, I actually do like it. There's a lot of wah-wah stuff going on.
Yeah, those.
Nice. Diminished. Deceptive.
Way back. I was gonna say a while ago that his voice reminds me of Snowflake. It's just so dainty, and it's like the rhythm is pretty fast moving. Each notes. Da, 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 da. Like the little silences. Like we don't have actual transition, but the transition is a fade out and then boom, just direct into the next section. Okay.
This time it's a minor deceptive, different.
That is strange. Oh, are we gonna
It
modulate?
sounds like it almost could have been a reference to something. Oh, to joy. Dee, da, da, da. That's so weird.
Clarinet.
What?
Clarinet.
Oh, yeah.
I heard the first few notes and I was like, what this?
I don't know, I guess I wasn't too surprised because I was figuring out the ode to joy, but also the jazz band sounds so authentic. Like the clarinet.
But it's just the fact that the clarinet didn't appear at all before, and then it's just something, here's a clarinet solo. Please incorporate into the rest of this song.
What are they gonna do this time? Yes!
Yay! That sounds slightly auto-tuned.
But it's not a key change. I thought he was gonna modulate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
Which
a
is
small sidestep.
cool. Wait, is he finally gonna resolve this time? Yes. Oh, don't give me that Mr. Rogers shit. I'm kidding. Mr. Rogers is great.
Flashback.
Yeah. But too soon. Because that documentary that came out. But anyway.
Oh, is it still in theaters?
No.
Oh, well.
The early summer is when it came out.
Well, I need to see that. Hopefully it goes on Netflix. I'll cry my eyes out the entire time. Yeah, that was cute. It had some really nice moments.
Yeah.
The vocal melody, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say it was as predictable as the other ones, but it kept
It kind of was.
changing.
It's the harmonies that made it less predictable. I do like the choice of not having the clarinet clutter up everything before, because the clarinet does have a very human voice-like timbre, so I think that was a very smart choice. And an element of surprise when the solo comes in, so that's great too.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't, like, I use modern times. Like, it's a totally different style. You guys reacted to it already, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it's the one with the clarinet throughout the entire thing. But that's what they used it kind of almost as of, not an ostinato because it kept changing, but like they surrounded the song just based on the clarinet riff.
That works too, but that's how music is. There are different things that could work, and I appreciate how this one worked.
Yeah, I can grow to like how it is. Yeah. Okay, is this an illusion or is this...
Hey, there you go. Musical illusion, like I talked about.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh.
5-1.
5-1. Yeah.
Oh, changed.
Goes up to 3.
Oh, yes. Use the lower register of Onu's voice.
Very low.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the guitar, the crescendo, fading in, fading out. This one's pretty.
What were you gonna say?
This one's pretty generic.
Oh.
So far.
Like instrumental, rhythms, chords. But I like how this melody is highlighting his voice better than the other ones. Because falsetto. And then I had the lower register, and then I had his lighter high register, and then I'm feeling, oh, this might be the chorus.
Yes. Under 4 to 1.
We have a lot of instrumentals, like breaks or solos as transitions. Oh, this is longer than I thought it was going to be.
I like the guitar and the piano trading off.
There's the drum set! Oh, this time it's using the rim.
Yeah, I don't know why this drum set just doesn't get me like the song a couple of songs ago.
I like this rhythm better. Like, we do have like the hi-hat, but we have...
Yeah, it's not just straight quarters. Right.
Reverb! To make that transition smoother. I added a ton of reverb on the end of that phrase.
I hope he really uses his high range by the end of the song. Otherwise, I feel like the entire song is kind of holding too close to his lower range.
Okay.
Okay. Of course. Ba, ba, ba. That's a valid thing. Oh, it goes back, of course. Nice, there it is. What? See, it feels a little pressed down. Oh, there we go. Come on.
That was so weird. The vocals were so loud
Yeah.
when they first came in. It was like they went like...
I wanted to lay the bridge a little longer. Let's do something really strange.
Just drums and vocals.
Like, it really didn't feel like it belonged to the song. Okay.
That's a long piano note fade out. It's still going, probably, but I can't hear it. Now the video changes.
Oh, it's still not done, the album? Oh, wow.
Shine on!
That seems like a good closer.
There's 2 more songs.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the last one's the longest. 5 minutes. All right.
This one's the shortest.
Yes.
2:55. Okay, yeah, the last song, I really did love the fact that they had it in his lower register. I think that if like he were to perform this whole album, they'd need a song for him to, you know, rest his voice, and that would be the one. And you know, it would also show people watching that he can sing lower. But otherwise, yeah, chords, rhythms, how it developed. We could guess, except that very end, the very transition into the chorus where we were like, we don't feel like that fit. That was the one surprise of the song. Yeah. But I'm not sure whether it worked or not. Yeah.
I felt like, personally, he was straining his low range a little too much, especially because near the beginning, the instrumentals seemed so full. So, like, I think if the instruments were sparser, his low range would come out more. But, like, with the instruments being like sort of covering him up a little bit, it felt like his voice, the straining quality really came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't sense that. I just was like, damn, that boy low.
Yeah, that boy did go low.
That boy went low. Yeah. Knows that I can't sing. I mean, I'm a female anyways.
Same key.
This is also, I think, the same key, or at least same note that our page starts on, a shiny song called Our Page.
And the same type of fade and fade. Yeah. Okay, I've heard that 1,000 times. I don't know what that means. A little swing. Nice.
Yeah, this album does not show much of his falsetto. So I'm glad for this. He did a lot of full voice things. I really like using that guitar sound. I mean, it's longing in a way when the guitar has that effect.
Yeah, I like it.
Wailing.
But in my opinion, the album is sort of fizzling out.
Yeah. Repeating of the phrase. Variation the second time around. Another thing to think about when listening to phrases is, with predictability, is how long they'll last.
Yeah.
Like, that was cool. I thought it was gonna end and then go into the next one, but he really slid right into the next section.
It does feel comfy. The da 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 da. It's a very comfy downward arpeggio, but a little safe. Very safe.
This whole album has been very safe.
Yeah.
Singing brings me great happiness. I tried to sing hoping that the song could bring healing to people who listen to it in my voice with my song for the sake of everyone's happiness.
So I think the album does what he wants it to do.
Whoa. That's it. Okay, I actually like the length of the song. I think that was perfect.
Yeah.
One more wistful guitar could have been nice, but I do like that. The guitar is like the centerpiece of the song.
Right. Yeah, so...
The timepiece of the song.
Yeah, like all the songs are easy listening and the melodies are predictable so that it is comforting. His idea is to comfort his fans throughout, you know, hard life, and I'm sure the lyrics really pertain to that. But again, because I'm not drawn in musically and not necessarily touched musically because I can predict what happens, I don't feel like I have to look up the lyrics to make my experience even better. So people who might get mad at us for not reading the lyrics for every single song, that's my reply, is that it won't change my opinion on the song musically.
I support that.
But yeah, so now we're on the last song, and this is gonna probably be another ballad because ballads tend to be longer because they're in a slower tempo than, you know, upbeat pop songs. You ready to go?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm ready to go. Yep.
It's gonna be full orchestra.
Okay, this sounds like the final song.
Oh, already dramatic. With descending piano and then...
Oh, that piano line could have been a bit more virtuosic, a bit more flashy.
Yeah.
Just
maybe saving that for later.
Huh? Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Flat 6/5.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Damn. That cello line.
That triplet, D, D, D.
Are those basses? Can cello go that low?
Yes. Cellos can't go that low. No, cellos can't go that low.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa!
We going up?
Yes. Some kind.
Are we at half step?
Wait a
Step
minute.
over? Up?
I don't think.
Did we go up?
I had a brain fart. I forgot what key we are at the beginning.
Okay.
I was so drawn by the da 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 da.
That was nice. We may or may not have modulated.
It's in these songs. Oh.
See, we started off pretty dramatic and now we're just back to dainty piano lines.
Okay, yeah, we were in the same key. But
Okay.
I wish that, it's in songs like these that I wish that those strings could have more of a real orchestral sound, as in like more a wall of sound than just fading in, fading out all the time. Like that one cello line earlier, I could have used some more beef. Yeah, it's beautiful, but I could barely hear it.
Oh, a little bass.
Oh, no, we started on A major, so we did modulate.
Okay.
I think. It's a crescendo. It doesn't feel satisfying.
That was a modulation?
No, that wasn't a modulation.
Okay.
It stayed in the same key, but it felt like it was building up to something, and then
it
just kind of, yeah. Also in a song like this, the drums should not be the most prominent sound. Like I usually like that, but not here. Like the rest of the instruments should drown the drums out because of how epic it is. It's not gonna modulate.
Is it?
It's gonna.
Modulated, but we're.
No.
We're
Oh
back.
yes.
We're
half
up?
step. Half step.
Okay. We did it! Finally!
Nice.
I like that lead up to.
Oh. Rubato piano. Downward.
Still no vibrato.
Yeah, right.
And fade out.
That's it.
That's it! Okay, yeah. I know a lot of people were super excited to hear our opinions on this since it was string-filled and orchestral, but just by the way, if a song is orchestral, it doesn't mean we're automatically gonna like it.
Yeah, there's nothing worth repeating that I haven't already said throughout each of the songs. It's a bit generic. The album kind of does get very samey by the end. Again,
we're looking at this at a very objective opinion and not as emotionally attached as fans are, and like, you know, the Chinese been through shit. They've been through shit, and this was a very smart idea for Onew to do this, and especially like it did highlight his voice, but the melodies weren't very difficult, so if he does come back with an album, I hope they do highlight his musicality as a technical singer and being able to do more difficult, less diatonic songs because he can do them. But this one was, you know, just showing that he's able, beautiful phrases with comforting melodies and just giving his fans warmth, which he achieved. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching! Bye!
Bye.